Hey, people of God, I just wanted to jump in and give a quick update about a special voters meeting we're going to have on the first Sunday of October to talk about some tools that Hope needs to transition to the Deerfield Community Center. So I just want to walk you through this briefly to talk to you about some of the things we need to discuss. So we have a great opportunity to receive a gift, a grant from the Antioch Foundation. The Antioch Foundation is basically Quick Trip, your coffee and gas dollars, some of those dollars being set aside for mission work. So the Antioch Foundation is a group that works with WELS Missions to offer assistance and help for various mission projects. In our case, since we are not subsidized yet by the Synod, they look favorably upon a grant request from a group like ours, an unsubsidized WELS Home Mission, to say, since WELS is not able to give you dollars yet, how can we help you? So one of the things we need, and we're going to be making a grant request to the Antioch Foundation, is for something that we're calling Church in a Box. There is other churches and home missions that use Church in a Box. It's a company that basically provides you with a trailer and everything that you need to put together things for a worship service at a rented facility. So seating, audiovisual, technology, microphone system, all those types of things. In our case, we're creating our own version of Church in a Box. We're not going to a company and saying, give us all the things that we need. We have some of those things. We need some of the other things. So the Antioch Foundation's familiar with the Church in a Box concept, even if this is new to you. But we are tailoring what we're asking of them to help us provide some of the needs that we have. Our Church in the Box version, instead of a trailer, because not everybody can pull a trailer or back it up, especially in winter, is looking at a used cargo van. Also needing some durable cases to house the things that are sensitive, like electronics and things, to help us store, move, set up, and take down those items. We're also looking for some audiovisual and technology things. Some help with refreshments, since the Deerfield Community Center doesn't give us full access to a kitchen. We'll still have to be bringing in coffee and snacks on a weekly basis, and then a couple of other odds and ends. But the biggest dollar item in our request is the van. Someday, when we no longer need that, we could sell it as an asset that we have and recoup some funds. But right now, we need a place to store things, transport it, set it up, take it down. So a van seems to make sense to fill our needs. A couple of the other things are those durable storage tote type items. You see those listed, and kind of some of the things we need to take care of microphones and electronics and speaker system and those types of things, as well as refreshments, paper products, worship folders, all the other things we need to bring in and take out of the space. We need some AV equipment to add to what we already have. We do have an electronic piano right now, but it's made to stay put. It's not really made to be a travel instrument. So we would be looking for something that's a little bit more light and able to stand up to more travel. That's the big ticket item in this section. And then finally, asking them for some dollars to help us afford coffee and refreshments for our guests every Sunday of the year. And then also we're gathering a lot of folks, especially parents with little kids, through our Joyful Noise efforts in Deerfield. So we want to build on that. We need some resources to be able to put on a quarterly or even every other month Christian parenting seminar. And we think this would be a nice way to tie in with the families we're already meeting through Joyful Noise, and maybe help us connect with some more families in the Deerfield area looking for parenting and especially Christian parenting principles and help to try to show, hey, we're a resource for you in this community. Putting all of those things together, the dollar figure we are requesting is $17,000 from the Antioch Foundation. So why is this important to you? Here is the challenge. The Antioch Foundation has received our request already, but they do not meet to award grants until November. And we're going to be trying to move into the Deerfield Community Center here in October. So we really need those tools to be able to start setting up, taking down, and transporting items for worship, including those items we need for worship now, instead of waiting for November to get them on board. So Hope has some dollars in its checking account. What we're asking of the voters and the recommendation of the church council is that you guys ponder this, pray about it, but what we're looking for permission on that first Sunday of October and that meeting is to allow Hope to spend some dollars from their checking account to purchase the things that are needed for the Church in the Box concept, so that they have them for our move over to the Deerfield Community Center starting in October, the middle of October. And then when grant dollars are awarded from the Antioch Foundation, then those dollars would recoup the money that we spent already for the needs that we have. Here's the thing we're going out on faith. There's no guarantee that the Antioch Foundation is going to grant us our request. Everyone I've talked to, and the track record of the Antioch Foundation is to accept requests that we make as an unsubsidized mission and put those as a priority. The person I've talked to who's a missionary in the Wells and also on the Antioch board said this is the kind of stuff we like to award as long as it's less than $20,000 and we can help a mission get on its feet. But there's nothing that guarantees that says they're going to do that. We're just going out on that by faith. So the church council wants your permission to say, yes, we can spend these dollars. We believe that the dollars are going to be recouped, but we need permission to spend those dollars now. That's the main thing before you to discuss, to pray about, and to consider as we get together for that voters meeting on October 5th. So wanted you to be informed, like you to think about this, pray about it, and hope to see you at the meeting where we can discuss this further and come to some type of conclusion about how we'd like to proceed.